everybody, it's Blue, and today we are going to talk about a very important topic. This topic has been very important, but also very controversial because it has many postures like medical, scientific, religious, and also a feminist posture. So today we are going to talk about the feminist and the religious posture, and well, the topic that we are going to talk about today is the abortion. So let's start with the video. Actually, there exist many types of abortion, but there are two that are more specific and are the induced abortion and the spontaneous abortion. But there are only two of the more types that exist. And well, in this video we're going to talk about more the induced abortion because it's like the illegal one, and we're going to talk about why it has many postures and why it's illegal. Okay, first of all, an abortion is when a pregnancy is ended early, without the natural birth of the child and before it's ready to survive outside of the uterus. A developing human usually takes about 39 weeks to grow and be born. Normally this occurs about 40 weeks after the mother's last menstrual period. But the difference here is that an induced abortion is when a mother aborts voluntarily. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about the feminist posture. Well, feminists mentioned that they themselves can decide about their body, whether or not they want to have a baby. Furthermore, one of her biggest arguments, and it's a very strong situation, is that a woman who has been raped cannot be forced to have the product of her own rape. And this situation is very hard because the woman has been in a horrible situation. And well, the feminist says that if the woman who has been raped has her baby, her life will be derailed because her life was planned. And likewise, another of her arguments is that the fetuses don't feel and there are only a handful of cells, and that therefore the fetus still does not have life. And if it's aborted, there is nothing of pain for the little fetus. And well, there are these are some arguments that the feminists have and are very strong, and that's why many women help or are agree with these arguments. Okay, now we are going to talk about the religious posture. Well, this section will be larger than the feminist posture because in this case we are going to use some Bible verses to talk about the religious posture. Well, first of all, we need to know that the Bible doesn't use the word abortion in the sense of an induced expulsion of a human fetus like we seen in the beginning. However, many Bible verses provide God's view of human life, including that of a newborn child. Well, first of all, life is a gift from God, and He considers all life to be precious, including the life of a child in the womb. So if someone intentionally kills a newborn child, that amounts to murder. Well, in the Bible, we find a case in Exodus in the chapter 21, in the verses 22 and 23, that it says like that: if men should struggle with each other and they hurt a pregnant woman and she gives birth prematurely but no fatally results, the offender must pay the damages imposed on him by the husband of the woman, and he must pay it through the judges. But if a fatality does occur, then you must give life for life. So in this case, the situation is about that. If a baby dies or a fetus dies because a man provoked it, the man will give life for life. So that demonstrates that the life of a fetus is very important for God. And another important thing is that God views human life as beginning at conception. So since a conception, it's a life from God or for God. So in His Word, the Bible, God constantly portrays an unborn child as a distinct person. So that means that God doesn't draw a distinction between the life of a baby in the womb and one that has been born. Okay, in this case we find a big difference between the feminist and the religious posture. The feminists said that a fetus isn't alive, when the religious said that we must see the conception, or since the conception, that there exists a life. So this is a big difference between both postures. After quickly analyzing between the two positions, we have to think about what our convictions are. Because this video is neutral and scholarly, that's why I won't say what my position is. But well, I think that with the explanation that was given, it will be suspected with cheese. Even so, everyone will have their opinion, and thanks for watching this video. And finally, what is your posture about this topic? Thanks for watching.